We're live. Live. I don't think I like this angle. It's not horrible. Certainly not great. New setup. I can do this. I can, whoa. I can take a drink off camera. I like that. I want to maybe like, oh, I hope this doesn't suck. Oh, that thing is tough. Didn't do anything. Well, I can tell you this much. I will be right back. So let's just say that. BRB. Starting. I'll put a G there. Starting soon. You can admire my bedroom. In the meantime, in the meanwhile, I wonder if this makes anything any better. Probably not. Well, I hate that. Okay. You need to taller. Taller. Now. How's this? Ooh. That's really bad. Hey, that's pretty bad. I like this. I just hope I can be heard. Okay, still. Whoa. Hey, Hollywood, how you doing? I'm not ready to start yet. It's cigarette time. And then I'll get into it. So if you have anything you want to talk about, drop it in the chat and we will discuss it. But I'm also going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be like a cigarette's length of time. So you should go find something more fun to watch in the meantime. I'll be back eventually. But thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Whoa. None of that. Okay. You ever sat on one of your testicles? I almost did. I could barely made it out of that. I don't like this camera angle. I'm gonna mute my mic so I can move it. It's a webcam. That looks pretty fucking good. Well, until I get closer. Ugh. I'm way too picky. How's everybody doing? If you are here, it's good to see you. Thank you. Love you. Mwah. If you're a guy, no homo. Thank you, Hollywood. I appreciate the instant thumbs up. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Push it back and curve it. Ooh, man. 3. Oh. This is my bedroom. This is where I like to sleep. As you can see, I don't make my bed. Who the fuck does that anymore? This isn't the 70s. And I don't know what we're getting into tonight. I could stream a game. You probably know how I feel about that. I don't want to be a video game streamer. I want to be an adventurer. I want to be creative, not lazy. I don't really have a good way to do that. Excuse me. I'll try to not do that, but it's kind of fun, to be honest. As the title says, let's get silly. This is Word. Except for the reflection of the computer. I'll leave them on. Screw it. It would be like my eyeballs. Did you just hear my stomach? I got a mean toot coming along, but I'm not gonna trust it. Anyway, I'm in a pretty fucking bad mood. Dickheads, man. Lots of them. Lots of dickheads. This chair is shaped in a way that where I just slide out of comfort. Anyway, I went to the bar slash restaurant that I frequent almost every day. It's like I said, a Cheers place, and the weekend bartender can fucking suck it, dude. He sucks. He's awful. He's terrible at his job. He's a meanie. He's a fucking meanie. Makes me wait. Like, I already said this last night, but you know, when a customer's glass goes empty, it's kind of your job to be like, hey, would you like another? Instead of like going next door to the liquor store to buy your own alcohol for later and checking in on other people who have full glasses. I don't know. He just like ignores me, but that's his decision. This is America. He can do that. He's free to do that. Um, do you need to dial 911? Hi, James. It's so good to see you. Yeah, you should call the police on Brandon, the bartender. He needs to get fired immediately and thrown in jail. And jail would suffice. Jail would suffice. I want to turn that light on, but I'm pretty sure it's going to make everything look like shit. Let's give it a try. It did not help anything. It like helps my vision, but Brandon the bartender is not service oriented, Gems. Yeah, he just doesn't like me, and I don't know what happened. I have no clue what happened because I've been going there for 6 or 7 years. And we used to like hug every time I'd leave. Oh, what focus? Okay. And not anymore. Like there was nothing that I can think of. Now, March 15th, 2024, um March 15th is the Ides of March. That's the day that Julius Caesar was assassinated. And before I became like a dedicated Christian, it was a day that I used to celebrate. Not like I wasn't celebrating the death of Julius Caesar, but more like the theme of that day, because the Ides of March was a like day of determination. And that's where like Julius Caesar and his top people would meet up and like discuss like we need to get this done. How do we do it? So it day of determination basically. And I went to this establishment on the Ides of March in 2024 and I day drank. Hi James. Love you so much. And well, I drank wine all day. And I got really, really, really like that's the last time I've been seriously drunk. And I annoyed him because people were asking me, what am I celebrating? So he's the bartender, he's standing there. And at the end of the day, I just remember him saying, I've been hearing him talk about this all day. Well, good for you, dude. You're a bartender. You get to hear people talk. That's where the REM happens. Yeah. Rapid eye movement. Yes. Except I don't sleep very well. I sleep 4 hours and then I wake up for some reason or another, and then I decide, do I want to go back to sleep, or am I like too pissed off to sleep and then I just get up. But last night, oh man. First day I've slept, well, night. First night I've actually slept. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Thank you, James. Um I suppose you want to know a bit about what's going on with the things you see. That picture is a Magic the Gathering card. but like a Japanese exclusive. I like got that for winning a game. So it's kind of like a trophy. And then you can see like a huddle of Gengars and Squirtle, which I'm 31 years old. I'm almost 32. My guts are loud. Dang, I don't know how to fix that. It's hunger and toot. Dang, I don't know how to fix that. Oh man, kind of make me. I don't want to stream if they're gonna keep doing that. Um, I could probably drink battery acid. I don't know what to do. I kind of want to fix the Gengars. I woke up the other night just like with one of the Gengars like in my hand, which is weird. Look at my butt for a moment. If you see it, you like my butt? Flat. Get that out of the way. That's not a Gengar. Anyways, I'm an adult and I have fucking Pokemon plushies on my bed. Cause I ain't got no one to sleep next to me. um I am feeling so self-conscious. But honestly, thank you for saying that. Um maybe I'd go get a slice of bread. Who knows? Nose goes. I don't like how when I move, my camera is just like it doesn't know what to do about it. How are you, Jims? How are you, Hollywood? Cheese? Oh no. You can't do that on stream. Why does it spill down the side of my mouth every time I take a drink? All is well, sir? Good, good, good. I mean, for the most part, all is well for me too. I'm sick of this bartender. I want to form a mutiny and send him to the island to where he can get in a lot of trouble. And you know which island I'm talking about. It's Epstein's. Okay, I don't like the glasses thing. It's like kind of hurting my eyes. I think I want to do something where I share the screen. What a mighty itch. Oh, I know a good idea. This piece of paper right here talks about a dream that I had. How's the weather over there? It's pretty cold. Colorado, it snowed really hard. Was that last night or 2 nights ago? It snowed really hard recently. And I was driving in it. It was like a mild blizzard. And then today was like fairly warm outside, but the wind felt like shit. It felt like razor blades of like ice. And I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. How's the weather there? California weather is always like pretty nice, right? Oh, yeah. The dream. Okay. I don't need to read this because I can like remember it clearly. Colder than usual. I mean, it's going to happen on occasion. Sometimes it snows in Arizona. I used to live there, and seeing snow in Arizona is bizarre. Um, So this dream was on December 28th. I never do this. I never journal my dreams ever, but this one was so fucked that like I had to. It's probably my favorite dream. Um, do I well, I haven't finished writing it. That's the issue that I'm having of like do I just tell it from my memory or read this as I wrote it? I guess I'll just read it and then I'll continue from where I left off because I still remember it. But anyways, it starts. I often have dreams of being in and or exploring. That doesn't make any sense. I often have dreams of being in large houses. Wow, my guts, Jims, my guts. What do I do? What do I do? Eat a slice of bread. I often have dreams of being in and exploring houses I've never been in. That's a very common trope in my dreams, and I love it. I used to have reoccurring dreams of this one particular house, and I don't want to read this. I've been drinking, and I learned from my Dracula stream that just like a little bit of beer, even though I don't feel it, it fucks with my ability to read. So okay, so I'm in this huge house. I think it's like 3 stories tall. I'm just like roaming around. It's got so many rooms, and I'm all alone. And maybe I should read. Oh gosh. All of a sudden, okay, no. All of a sudden, the house starts filling up with people that like I don't quite recognize. Like they say you can't dream about people that you've never seen before, and maybe I'm dreaming about people that I saw at this establishment that I frequent and I just like never spoke to. But there was not a one familiar face in this entire dream. Not one. Not a single person was someone that I knew. And my house was filling. Well, I kind of skipped to a later point. Well, I discovered that this was my house because I had a bedroom there. I was like, oh shit. Anyway, but it started filling up with people, like so many people, a party in every room to where I was like overwhelmed. I just wanted to be alone. So I go to my bedroom and there's like a teenage kid boy. Can't really describe what he looks like. I don't remember. He's playing on my Switch. And I just thought, fuck it. He seems chill. I was like pretty sure that he's trying to get away from the party as well. So I was like, fuck it. A previous room that I entered had a piano in it, and that was it. It was just a big fucking room with a big fucking piano. And I was like, I'll just go there and like so I'm doing that, and then I'm like, well, I've always sucked at playing keys, so like I got tired of it real fast. And then I went back to my room. The kid was still there playing on my Switch. And I like noticed out of the window. Okay, here's where the dream actually gets good. Sorry. Noticed out of the window, like white pillars of clouds, like pillars of white clouds, very thin, as high as the eye could see, and as far as the eye could see. Not like a huge pillar, but like multiple skinny pillars of clouds. And I didn't think anything of it in my dream except for that it's pretty cool looking. But like they were so tall. Like I've never seen something so tall that I can't see it because you can see planes in the skies, you can see stars, but these clouds were like reaching that. Used to want to frequent bars for fun. It looks cool in the movies. Well, the place that I go to is usually a really good place. It really is like Cheers. Anyway, the dream. But I think nothing of it. I have like several stops in my bedroom in this dream. And then the next stop in my bedroom is like the kid is still in there playing on my Switch, but all of a sudden there's like a bunch of ladies, and they're on my bed. And I like hop into my bed and like they all start giggling and like it was about to get really sexual. And I like kicked the teen boy out. I was like, "You gotta go, dude. You can't join in on this. You're too young." And but it didn't get sexual at all. Like it almost did, but it didn't. I like because I was like, "Oh, I have to take care of something." So I go downstairs, and in the kitchen, I'm getting this wrong. I'm getting this completely wrong. I should have just read the fucking piece of paper that I have here. Let's just do that. Fuck it. Sorry. Just trying to skip what I've already said. I struggled to locate my room because the house was much like a maze, and in my desperation to find solace, I can't read when I drink. Fuck. Eventually, after ignoring and excusing myself from everyone, I did find my room. However, inside my room was a teenage boy playing on my Switch. He seemed chill, and so I just kind of let him alone. And again, I could tell that he was trying to like get away from the party as well. Remembering an empty room I previously located, I decided that's the piano room. That's when I discovered my room was full of people and my Switch controller was smashed. Now that's where I got things wrong. Because when I got back in there with when there were a bunch of ladies, my Switch controller was broken to pieces. And I thought, damn that kid for busting my controller. But I'm gonna have some fun with these ladies. Instead of really awesome sex with 3 or 4 ladies, I had some reason to go to the kitchen. On my way there, I looked out of a window, and that's when the pillars of clouds higher than, Okay. This is not okay of me. I'm just like all over the place, not coherent at all. I know I'm not coherent. Like, if I go back and watch this to like check my audio and everything, I'm going to be so annoyed at myself for how shitty I'm telling the story. Anyway, I can do it better from here, though. I think I departed from awesome group sex to rat on the kid that shattered my controller. I mentioned my controller being smashed, and a mafia-like guy said, "He destroyed your control. He destroyed your property. Bring it down here." And while I was in the kitchen, I glanced out of one of the sliding glass doors facing north. Let's just say, and there I saw the same pillars of cloud. So just like they're all around, encompassing. But I disregarded them and made my way to my room to go grab the pieces of the controller this little shit fucked up. I got lost on my way and said under my breath, "What a fucking maze this place is." Because that house was huge and just so many like senseless rooms. And then I found my room. I found it. Then, yeah, I already told you about looking at my bedroom window and seeing them. So I watched them for a moment. And as I was watching, the thin white pillars of clouds, they started to darken and twirl. And then they became tornadoes. And I started shouting, "Tornadoes, tornadoes." And I run down to the kitchen because, like, when you have a house party, the kitchen is usually where everybody's at. So I go down there to like warn everybody, "Hey, we're about to get fucked." And this house has so much glass that I'm like, "We got to go to the basement." So as I'm like telling everybody, "Let's get to the basement. Let's get to the basement." I see over the fucking mountains water pouring, just a flood of like Noah's Ark type flood just barreling towards us. And I thought then at that moment, well, we're kind of fucked now because if we go to the basement, we are certainly getting trapped there and drowning. So now we need to get up to the top of the house. And by the time I even like think that, the water just crashes against the house and shatters all the glass. In the moment that the water touches my feet, I wake up. That dream had me like, I woke up like, but that was like my favorite dream because I felt no fear at all. It was just so intense, but I felt so in control of my emotions, my guts, mine guts. What's up? Wait, what's up? What's up? What y'all want? um, they want a slice of bread. Let me just go like in my mouth real quick. I am kind of hungry. Is there like any suggestions on how to make your gut shut up? Because I'm not that hungry. I don't have to go to the bathroom. They're just like, it's right here, like high up in my stomach. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end this stream and like do what I can so that because the last location where I had my camera, I thought it was too open and I didn't like my audio. So I thought, let's go to my bedroom. So it's like the acoustics are better, but apparently they're too good. I just need to buy a mic. Can't quite afford one right now, but next paycheck, sure. Okay, what's going on here? I feel like are we live? Are we live? I've got an idea. It's just like jumping jacks. Yeah. Get everything in place so that my darned innards stop screaming at me. This isn't going too well. Oh, that's so blurry. Can I change my webcam to the one on my laptop? That one didn't look any good though. I don't have access to this feature. It makes so much sense, right? Edit. Gaming? I'm not gaming. People and blogs? I don't know. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to be back in a little bit. I'm going to end the stream, but I'll start again soon. I'm just like, I'm going to fucking go crazy for a moment. Thanks for watching. Love you. Goodbye.